All right, so right now I'm restoring the circuit board on a Volvo 240 Taillight. This is specifically for a 1990 240DL sedan. What we're going to be doing with this, it's a pretty simple process, but it is a bit involved. You have to be kind of careful with it and a little particular. It's a dumb design. I don't know why they didn't just do a hard circuit board, but they decided to do these soft ones. Our problem, which this is what it seems like it is there's this little slit right here, and it seems that it just barely took off a little corner of the actual circuit itself, so it cut the circuit. We also have a little bit of scraping here. I don't know if that would affect it or not, but also down here. What you need to do is you need to pull the tail light. There's four 10mm screws. I used a deep socket. That's the easiest thing to use. And then once you do that, you can pull it out. Now you're going to have these bulbs. You just twist them and pull them out. They can be a little stubborn at times. Just kind of wiggle them and they'll pull out. Some of them are different than others, so just make sure to keep them like oriented. These are probably all the same, but I'm putting them oriented anyways, just in case. Right here, you're going to have this little guy, which is the main contact. Now you have to make sure that this, when going on, doesn't get broken or anything like that. It's really tricky to get on there. There's a little 3M strip on the back side that adheres here, so you'll pull that off. And I found that the use of a flathead screwdriver was pretty good to kind of just push it down in there, get that set up. And then there's this little clip for the actual connection itself. And then there's these two little pins. Now you'll get the circuit board on each of these pins, and I'll do that right now. So you're just going to carefully position it, and don't force it. But once you have it in place, you'll just kind of push down on it, like so, on each and every one of these. And you got to be very gentle with it. Sometimes with the positioning of things, it might be a little tricky. If you can't get it on certain bits, don't keep trying. Just be careful with it. You might just want to slightly stretch it if you can. Being a little tricky right now. I think it's because this circuit board, the connection area, is a little stubborn. There we go, that one went on. And then some of these, you might like poke a larger hole. It's not generally a huge issue because they're not on the actual like circuit area. But if they're on the circuit area, you really have to kind of worry about it. But just carefully place this on here. This one's almost down. We do not want to rip this. There we go. Perfect. Just gonna push them down a little bit, make sure they're on there. On here as well. This area is much easier. Okay. So after you do all those, that'll be good. For some reason, this one doesn't have any little like pins. I don't know why, but once we do that, we're going to put all these bulbs in. Something I forgot to mention is that there's a little wire going to it. I would assume it's the ground. I'm almost certain it is. But this will connect to the body of the car. And I believe it'll be a T25 Torx bit. You'll just unscrew that and then undo it. But we'll just go ahead and look at the orientation of these. There's all of these like little fellas around here. And these are the two metal contacts. If these are dirty for whatever reason, try to clean them off with like some steel wool or something before you put them back on. But we're going to look at the orientation. There's a small one, a big one, and then another small one. So the big one is going to go right there. So it's going to be oriented like this. There we go. And then it just turns to the right. And just make sure that the electrical contacts are making contact. And those are, so we're chilling. Same with this one. We'll go the big one. Right here. Let's see here.